In previous class, we have seen that or we have learned what are the question, that is 1 marks question, we can expect in the part 2 business studies, that is second PU business studies financial management. Today we are going to continue, or today we are going to see that what are the question we can expect for the 2 marks in the examination. Here that first question we have, what do you understand by financial management, or else give the meaning of financial management. The financial management is concerned with optimal procurement as well as the usage of finance. The name itself only, that is financial management. Finance means money. Management means what you have that money, within that you have to manage the business. You should not allocate the funds to that unnecessary. Understood? That means very simple. This financial management is concerned, it relating to that, it explains you, it will be very helpful for the procurement as well as the usage of finance. For example, in a business we have that 1 lakh. This 1 lakh, how we can allocate, what are the purpose we can use for this 1 lakh rupees. You should not suppose to spend unnecessary this 1 lakh. You should not suppose to allocate this 1 lakh to that other areas. You have to use this 1 lakh rupees in proper way. It is called financial management. And next we are going to learning different types of decision in financial management. We have that 3 kinds of decision. One is investment decision, financing decision, and dividend decision. This all the decision meaning they can ask in the examination. First, give the meaning of investment decision with an example. Investment decision relates to how the firms are invested in a different asset. Investment, that means the company they are going to investing the money in different assets. When the company they want to start any kind of business, it required the machinery, furniture, or fixtures or equipment. They want to suppose to invest the amount. So when they want to purchase any machinery, or when they want to replace any existing machinery, or when they want to make a repair for any machinery, the money is they have to invest in the fixed asset. This is called, we can call it as investment decision. Next, question number 3, we have what is financing decision. The quantum of finance to be raised from the various long-term sources are called financing decision. If you want to start the business, you want to require the finance or money or capital or investment. This investment or capital you are going to getting from the different sources, that is owner fund or borrowed fund or a bank or financing institution at different areas, at different sources. These sources will be for long period of time to the business. It is called financing decision. Here the example is raising funds through issue of shares are example for financing decision. When you want to start the company, you are supposed to issue the shares to the public. The public will going to subscribe the share. From that you can get it a capital. Return, you have to suppose to give dividend to the shareholder. Like if you are supposed to get the finance through the debentures, you have to pay the interest. Got it? It is called example for financing decision. Next we have question number 4, give the meaning of dividend decision. Here I already explained. Dividend means the shareholder or the public will subscribe the share, after they will going to become shareholder. The company they have collected the money from the shareholder, so they have to give return called dividend, is called dividend. at the time of distribution of dividend to the shareholder, what are the decision they're going to take? That is called dividend decision. This question they asked in supplementary March 2019. Let us understand more about dividend decision. It is the decision relating to how much of profit earned by the company is to be distributed to the shareholder, and also how much for should be retained in the business. Simple. If suppose the company will going to earn the profit, from that profit, what is that proportion or what is the portion of they have to distribute it to the shareholder, and also what is the remaining amount they want to retain in a business. This is called dividend decision. Next, question number 5. It's a very important question. State the twin objective of financial management. Twin, that means they have that both objective. It's a very important. Even if that if one is absent, another will be, it is a very difficult. So these two objectives we can call it as a twins of management or twin of financial planning. This question asked in March 2020. First objective, to ensure that availability of funds wherever required. Second one, to see that firms does not raise the resources unnecessary. Financial planning. Suppose the company, if they want to collect the money, if they want to plan that regarding to that money matter or funds, yeah, that first objective, to ensure availability of funds. That means they want to check out that in which sources they can collect the amount. And second objective, what they have collected the funds, they should not invest unnecessary. They should not waste that resources. They have to use it in proper way. This is called twin objective of financial planning. Next, question number 6, we have what is financial leverage? Write the formula to calculate the financial leverage. The proportion of debt overall capital is called financial leverage. Suppose you have that 100 rupees. In that 100 rupees, 20 rupees of proportion you have borrowed from the outside, that is mortgage, or you have get the loan from the outside. This proportion of capital is called as a financial leverage. Remaining 80% of that money you are invested from the owner. Remaining 20% you have borrowed from the outside. This is proportion called, we can call it as financial leverage. Here formula to calculate the financial leverage, D divided by E, or D divided by D plus E. Here D stand for debt, E stand for equity. Next, question number 7. Give the meaning of trading on equity. The companies often employ more of cheaper debt enhance the EPS. EPS here, earning per share. Such practices is called trading on equity. And question number 8, we have write the formula to calculate the debt services coverage ratio. Here, if you want to calculate the debt service coverage ratio, you have to follow this formula. The formula is profit after tax plus depreciation plus interest plus non-cash expenses divided by preference dividend plus interest plus repayment obligation. You will get debt service coverage ratio. And last question in the financial management 2 marks, that is state any two types of financing decision. Here financing decision they asked in the March 2019, that is working capital decision, dividend decision, investment decision, financing decision. These are the 2 marks question we can expect in the final examination. In the next class, I'll going to continue with that 4 marks question in the financial management. Thank you.